Hello everyone, this is IT Plus. Please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel to help me to grow my channels.
What is Layer 3 OSI model? What is an IP address? What is a MAC address? What questions can be asked on job interview about OSI Layer 3? Layer 3 of the OSI model, network layer, Layer 3 of the OSI, Open Systems Interconnection, model is called the network layer. It is responsible for routing packets between different networks, determining the best path for data, and logical addressing. The key functions of Layer 3 include logical addressing, using IP addresses, routing, moving packets between networks using routers, fragmentation and reassembly, breaking down packets to fit network MTU, IP address, Internet Protocol address. An IP address is a logical address assigned to a device on a network, used to uniquely identify and communicate between devices across networks. There are two versions, IPv4, 32-bit address, e.g., 192.168.1.1, IPv6, 128-bit address, e.g., 2001 DB8, 1, MAC address, Media Access Control address. A MAC address is a physical address assigned to a device's network interface card (NIC) by the manufacturer. It is a 48-bit hexadecimal address that uniquely identifies a device at Layer 2, data link layer. Example, 00:1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5E. Unlike an IP address, which can change, a MAC address is typically fixed for a device. Job interview questions on OSI Layer 3. If you're applying for a networking, cybersecurity, or IT role, here are some common questions about Layer 3. What is the function of Layer 3 in the OSI model? What is an IP address, and how does it differ from a MAC address? What is the difference between IPv4 and IPv6? What is subnetting, and why is it important? What are the main differences between TCP and UDP? How does a router work at Layer 3? What is ARP, Address Resolution Protocol, and how does it work? What is a default gateway, and why is it necessary? What is the difference between static and dynamic routing? Can two devices on different networks communicate without a router? Why or why not? Would you like me to provide answers or more in-depth explanations for any of these?
1. What is the function of Layer 3 in the OSI model? Answer: Layer 3, the network layer, is responsible for routing and logical addressing to enable communication between different networks. Its key functions include logical addressing, IP addressing, routing, determining the best path for data, packet forwarding, moving packets from source to destination, fragmentation and reassembly, breaking packets for different network MTUs. 2. What is an IP address, and how does it differ from a MAC address? Answer: An IP address is a logical address assigned to a device on a network for communication. It can change over time, e.g., 192.168.1.10 for IPv4. A MAC address is a physical address burned into a device's network interface card (NIC), e.g., 00:1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5E. It is unique to the device and does not change. Pushpin key difference: IP address Layer 3, logical, changes, used for routing; MAC address Layer 2, physical, fixed, used for local communication. 3. What is the difference between IPv4 and IPv6? Answer: Feature IPv4 IPv6 address length 32-bit 128-bit address format decimal, e.g., 192.168.1.1, hexadecimal, e.g., 2001 DB8, 1, total addresses 4.3,340 undecillion, virtually unlimited. Security less built-in security. IPsec is built-in broadcasting, supports broadcasting, no broadcasting, uses multicast instead. 4. What is subnetting, and why is it important? Answer: Subnetting is the process of dividing a large network into smaller subnetworks, subnets, to optimize performance, improve security, and manage IP addresses efficiently. Example: if a company has a network 192.168.1.0/24, it can be divided into smaller subnets like 192.168.1.0/2664 hosts, 192.168.1.64/2664 hosts. Pushpin benefits of subnetting: reduces network congestion, improves security by isolating departments, optimizes IP address usage. 5. What are the main differences between TCP and UDP? Answer: feature TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, UDP, User Datagram Protocol. Connection-oriented, connectionless, reliability, reliable, ensures delivery, unreliable, no delivery guarantee, speed slower due to error checking, faster use cases, web browsing, emails, file transfer, streaming, VoIP, gaming. Pushpin example: TCP used in HTTP, FTP, SSH. UDP used in DNS, VoIP, online gaming. 6. How does a router work at layer 3? Answer: a router operates at layer 3, network layer, and is responsible for forwarding packets between different networks using IP addresses to determine the best route, maintaining routing tables to store paths to various networks using protocols like RIP, OSPF, BGP for dynamic routing. Example: if a computer in network A, 192.168.1.0/24, wants to communicate with network B, 192.168.2.0/24, a router is needed to route packets between these networks. 7. What is ARP, Address Resolution Protocol, and how does it work? Answer: ARP, Address Resolution Protocol, is used to map an IP address to a MAC address in a local network. Pushpin: how it works: a device sends an A. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.